Hi Libra, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your June 1st to the 15th, 2025 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, or a gift card, check out my website, danehartguidedmessages.com. It's listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So let's take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Libra, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. And show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Ooh, and one bonus card. Fantastic. All right, give me a minute. All right, Libra, let's see what's at the heart of it all for the beginning of June. Oh, the 10 of Pentacles. Well, that's lovely. Prosperity, success, bounty, abundance. It's also seeing yourself as blessed. It's seeing yourself embracing a generational blessing, embracing your talents. It's not looking at everything and kind of, you know how sometimes the green-eyed monster, of jealousy comes in and it makes us doubt, it makes us fear, it makes us look at other people. Why don't I have that like they have here? This is being really content and really positive within yourself. And it's looking at your gifts, it's looking at your prosperity, it's looking at your success, and it's building you forward in the most magnificent of ways. So I love that at your center, you've also come to a completion of a cycle when it comes to money or what you value as much as money, meaning that you've learned some very intense lessons, okay? You've come to clarity, deeper understanding when it comes to what it is that you want and where it is that you're focusing. Now, the challenge here is a number 10. So there's a transformation that is happening, Libra, that we can be having a bit of difficulty with, feeling a bit overwhelmed by, all right? So here with the Wheel of Fortune, there is that sense of transformation, and the challenge is embracing the transformation, embracing the new season, embracing the new way forward. So just being aware of that, again, is going to be really powerful, really pertinent within this time. And it's kind of like this go with the flow energy that needs to be embraced instead of holding back and saying, oh no, I can change this, I could do this, I could do that. It's like, no, I need to go with the flow, and I need to let things kind of come forward. Yeah, that's going to be really important. It's going to be exactly the opposite of what you feel like you should be doing right now. It moves us to where we need to focus. And this is the 8 of Pentacles. It's work. It is the details of things. So work is going to be our main focus during the first half of June, but also anything that we can do, we kind of take it in a very serious way. So people might say to you, hey Libra, lighten up, like it's just a game, or this is just something to have fun with, don't take it so seriously. But you're going to have a tendency to take things very seriously and view it as, something to be learned and excel at. So just be aware of that during this time, that yeah, that there's just a sense of I don't want to say not being so intense, because that intensity really does work well for you, but letting yourself and giving yourself permission to have fun, that's going to be really important here. And it's really going to help you move forward. You can get also very detail oriented when you are at work and also at home. There's just a sense of getting caught up in the details of things. And Spirit is saying, okay, just step back from that and give yourself let yourself clear your head, like go for a walk, do some deep breathing, whatever it is that centers you, and then come back to it. That clarity is really going to help you. It moves us then into the energy that we're leaving behind, and it's the Hangman. Again, this is looking at things differently, but it's also feeling like an outsider looking in. And so here with the Hangman, you're looking at things differently for yourself. You're seeing things in a different light, in a different way. And now there's more of an acceptance, right? You're coming into an acceptance of, well, this is who I am, or these are my gifts, or this is my talent, or this is what I want, and I don't need to explain it to anybody or get anybody's permission. This is what I want, and this is how I'm moving forward. So the Hangman was that uncomfortable transition of having to get used to seeing things differently than other people, and not having yourself feel bad about that, or not being cruel to yourself because of that. Because a lot of times when we don't fit in, or when people can be snarky to us, we change who we are to better fit into the group. And here it's like, no, this is me. And as you step into that power, you step into the Queen of Wands. Now, this is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You are going to be very drawn to very spicy people, like people with I don't want to say an attitude, but not in a negative way. People who are creative, people who are tenacious, people who have a real sense of self and aren't afraid to say what they think or move forward in an honesty of what they want. And that's also you during this time. You can be a little bit spicy, so do be aware of that, because you'll be saying things as you see them, and others can take it like a little bit harshly, because the fire and the air can build off each other and move that energy forward. So just be mindful about that. With the Queen of Wands, this is your fire, this is your tenacity, this is your determination, but this is your soul's love leading you forward and embracing your joy, embracing what it is that you want for yourself, what it is that you've been looking for, happiness, instincts, understanding, really coming into play. The Queen of Wands is also saying that during this time, you're going to be very grounded. Okay, even though there's a lot of change going on, you can kind of be digging your heels in a bit, and that can make the change a little bit less smooth, have a little bit of a resistance to it. So here it is embracing where you stand right now, but it's also embracing the fluidity and the movement of things. That's going to be very powerful for you. It moves us then to the energy that you're stepping into. It's everything moving really, really quickly. All right. The Eight of Wands, I have a friend and he says, the Eight of Wands, you read it the same forward and reverse, right? Because it shows the movement, it shows the speed of things. And so it's kind of like no matter which way you look at it, you're feeling like things are moving really, really quickly for you. And there is an intensity to things, there's a passion to things, there's a fire to things that is moving you ahead. And what you have to be very mindful of, because you have the repeat of the number 8, 8 is a very stubborn number, right? 8 is all about grounding yourself. It's all about focusing on the details, working and dedicating. And so here you're focusing on the details, and that's what your focus is on. And then everything is moving so quickly that there can be that frustration of, but I haven't gotten the details just right. And just know that everything is shifting. So those details will change, things will change, and they will take on a new meaning, a new understanding to you. So it's kind of like go with the flow during this time and let that change come in. You're going to be working really hard no matter what, working, succeeding, achieving, moving things forward in a very prosperous way for you. Now the advice, I love this, for this time is justice. Now you are represented by justice in the major arcana. So what Spirit is saying here is be authentically, truly, and positively yourself. The advice is to embrace the balance that is you, because we can go into extremes. And that's why we show up as the scales, because it's all about the balance. It's all about the harmony. And it's about finding that balance and harmony in the midst of the extremes of this world and of our lives. So here with justice, it is that balance. It's also remembering to be fair to you. You can really be caught up with being fair to everybody else, especially if you are a highly sensitive person, an empathic person. You will feel the wants and the needs of everybody else. And it's almost like yours gets pushed down and down and down till it almost feels like you're suppressing yourself, like what it is that you want and how it is that you want to move forward. So here, being just, being fair with yourself is going to be really, really important. It moves us then to the environment that you're in. This is the Knight of Pentacles, slowly and steadily moving towards your goals, moving towards prosperity. Money is going to be important to you in the first half of June. There's nothing wrong with that. Money is an important thing. The only people who say, oh, money doesn't matter, can be people who've chosen a very austere life, but are usually people who have never had money troubles. So here, with the Knight of Pentacles, just know that you are moving forward steadily with determination, focus. You're going to get frustrated with yourself because innately you are represented by the Knight of Wands, right? In the Knight of Swords in the Minor Arcana. That's the fastest moving knight. So you like to move fast. The Pentacles, slowest moving knight. So the Knight of Pentacles, slow, steady, build that firm foundation. Let it be unshakable. Let yourself be unshakable. And then you'll see yourself move forward into riches that you couldn't have imagined. So here, the extraordinary wind comes in as you have the 10 of Pentacles, as you are embracing this beautiful change and this beautiful instinct of self. And then what you're going to see is that you are setting a foundation for something that's bigger than what you initially thought, than what you initially expected. And as that comes into play, you move to the energy of the Lovers. Now, the Lovers can be Gemini energy, time frame May 21st to June 20th. So it's right, during this time frame. This time frame is going to be important to you long term, whether you realize it now or not. And what you're going to see here is that you're embracing the duality of yourself. The hopes and the fears can be around a Gemini energy as well. You can feel that everything isn't as balanced as you would like it to be. So just being aware of that. But it is moving forward with love. And it's moving forward with kindness, with a grace of being that brings elation to your heart, your soul, and yourself. And it's harmonizing things. It's seeing the craziness, which is going to be so easy to be swept away in. And it's calming yourself down and saying, what do I love? What is really important to me? And it brings us then to the outcome, which is the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And this is moving forward in love, but this is also inspiration coming to you in the most unlikely of ways. And that's what you're going to see during the first half of June, is that inspiration comes to you in ways that you hadn't imagined it could. You didn't think it possible. And now you're starting to see yourself in a new way, in a powerful way, with new ideas opening up the doors. And it brings us then to the bonus, which is the Star, Aquarius energy. Time frame is January 20th to February 18th. This is going to be a really big year for you, okay? And this is going to be a really important time that by the time Aquarius time frame comes in, you're going to be seeing yourself, you're going to be seeing the world a bit differently than you have been before, or a lot differently, actually, is what I'm seeing here. And with this Star, there's a real sense of, what do you dream for? What do you want? What are your wishes? And it's almost like you've been priming yourself, right? When you put on, you whitewash a wall, and so the color can come through really, really clearly when you paint it. So you're getting rid of all that other pigment, and then the color can come through. That's what you're doing here. It's like you've laid the foundation, and now you're setting the color that you want in order for it to come forward with vibrancy. And in order for you to step forward with vibrancy, embracing your passion, embracing your fire, embracing your intuition and self, but also to see your passion taking a stand and knowing that you matter, and not pushing yourself to the background. That's going to be very important. So let's see here what Spirit has to say. Angels and Spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. And this is the Blackbird. It says, the magic and unique qualities of your untapped potential are unfolding now. And yeah, that's definitely true. That's what we've been seeing. You're going to see that there is a magic to yourself, and that you're stepping into that magic. The Queen of Wands always comes to me as Hecate, as Hestia, power that was hidden, power that got diminished by others or lost by others. So their names aren't as well known. And Libra, you can find that once you step out of the realm of the ego, which we all have, right? We're all born into it. It's like, oh, I need my name to be known. I need this, I need that. Once you step into, well, what about moving forward in balance and in love of self, and building what is really powerful to me, you're going to see that everything is changing and that the money comes in because you start valuing yourself so profoundly. And it brings us then to the chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. And this is nurturing. This is the Earth Star chakra located 6 inches below your feet. And you are nurturing yourself as you would nurture a small child. And there's a real sense of love and compassion guiding you forward. And there's a real sense of falling into harmony with what you truly want. Now let's see here with the energy that we need to be mindful of. Angels, oh goodness, and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Ooh, sorry, I just hit my camera. This is the Fool, and we need to be mindful of during this time being afraid to stand out, to be different, kind of, being afraid to take that leap of faith towards what we really want, in the fear that people will think us a fool. People will not see our worth and our power. So just being mindful about that during this time, that we can really put a high price on what other people see us as. And Spirit is saying here that that's, completely normal, right? You're human, and we all do that. But Spirit is saying here, what if you put a very high price of how you see yourself as, and your love and your harmony? Because the Lovers is that duality, and you embrace duality all the time with the sword and the scale, with truth and with balance. The Lovers is the sacred feminine, sacred masculine aspects of yourself needing to come into balance with you, needing to come into harmony with what you want, and also coming into the harmony that it could be duality. You want duality. You want things to kind of, you can want different things with the same extreme desire and same extreme drive. It moves us then to the subconscious spirit message, and that's the white turkey. And it says the power to heal the earth is within you. It's not heal everything. It is to heal where you walk on the earth with love and compassion. And it moves us forward then to the subconscious chakra message, and this is rebirth, which is what we've seen here time and time again. This is a time of rebirth. This is a time of transformation, of shedding an old way of looking at things, an old way of being that might seem a little bit hard. It might seem silly almost to let that go. But now you are stepping into yourself and into your magic and into your power with such ferocity and such honesty that it's changing your relationship with the whole entire world. And this is, again, the Earth Star chakra located 6 inches below your feet. And the energy to be mindful of here subconsciously is that we can get a little bit too stuck in the past. Now, stuck in the past, nostalgic wise, where, oh my gosh, everything was so good once upon a time, or stuck in the past where it's frustrating. I can't change this. It already happened. So just be aware of that energy, that past coming through, being more powerful than the present is a powerful thing for us in our subconscious during this time. And it moves us then to our subconscious tarot message. And this is the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Be very mindful of others making you feel less than because of money, because at the heart of you, okay, money are what they value as much as money, because at the heart of you is the 10 of Pentacles, prosperity, success, wealth, abundance, all right, completion of a cycle, a moving forward in wealth, and this real sense of pride in how you see yourself. The 5 of Pentacles wants to strip away that pride. The 5 of Pentacles is you're not good enough. You can't possibly. It's that type of energy that comes in that is absolutely not needed. And it's always feeling like you are on the outside looking in. Be mindful in the first half of June of people who make you feel like you are on the outside looking in. And just be really aware of that energy and feeling less than because that's going to be your sirens to be like, nope, not going to be here. Nope, not going to keep on diving deeper into this energy, into this space. All right, Libra. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Libra. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed beginning of June. Bye.